5:17. We head out, get this morning workout in. It's like 50 degrees out here. A little nippy. It wasn't like this yesterday, and I wasn't looking forward to this. But we heading to the gym. I wonder if my tire pressure light gonna be on because the weather. I just went and got oil change a couple of days ago. Got my pressure light and everything updated. Got all the tire pressure checked and everything. So it should be good. Every time the weather changes, it go up and down. Got my little rice cake. I'm gonna have me a little card before I go. Good morning, good morning. A little Quaker rice cake. Gotta have your little card before you get in there. Plus, I gotta go get me a pre-workout. It's nippy. But this is getting the morning started. Start early like this. Get your blood flowing. You don't have no problem getting things done throughout the day. Now, I am a morning person. I guess a lot of people are not. Different stroke for different folk. Don't get me wrong. Me, I can get up though. I'm not gonna lie about that. Not lying. Yeah, I can get up in the morning. Crazy thing, last couple of days, I have not did no cooking, and I really need to. I have been eating out. Like this morning, I'm telling myself, I want to go to Village Inn. I don't know if y'all got a Village Inn where y'all are, but some friend from work was telling me about Village Inn. I'm like, man, I'm gonna try some big pancakes today. Yeah, I'm up. Now my kid, on the other hand, not a morning person. He getting better and better. I'm telling you. My kid, he started off, I think he been like that since he was a little baby, but old and start working them into, what you do and how the routine is. What's going on? Well, good morning. Headed to the gym. The gym usually opens at about 5 a.m. I usually try to get there at 5. It don't always happen that way, but I'm in there in between like 5 and 5:30. So today is back and by. I did chest and trial. Y'all excuse me, I'm eating and talking at the same time, but I'm trying to get this rice cake in before I get to the gym because it's not that far from me. But yeah, trying to go get this workout in early this morning. Yeah, my kid, I'm saying he ain't really a morning person, but I think over time, as I've been working with him, he has been getting better and better with getting up in the morning. Usually when I return from the gym, it's time for him to get ready to head out for school. So within like an hour, we are heading out to go to school. He is, after the school, which I'm excited, next week. So earlier, my shift at work is changing because barber school is from 5 to 10 at night. So we're gonna just make adjustments to that. So the best thing for me is why I've been trying to prepare him and teach him how to drive and things like that is so that he can drive himself to school, drive home. He don't too much like to hang around after school. Cater like to do what he need to do. Like if he done with school, he ready to go to the house. He's also been asking about like a little part-time job, which actually we will do that today. That'd be something great to do some content on. So we would actually be doing. He asked me about a part-time job, which I was excited about. He wanted to go work at a location where his friends work too, and he was like, "I want to apply to work here." So I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." Because when he started driving, he gonna be responsible. I'm gonna make him responsible for some his gas, to and from school, insurance, and probably a little piece of a cell phone bill, just to teach him some responsibility. Not taking all his money or nothing like that. I probably just give him one set amount to help cover these things, but this will help him, teach him responsibility for the real world. So, I did find a little car, or I may be going like this weekend. Try to get that done. I went to the tax collector's office yesterday to actually go get him like a driver's ed book. He doesn't have his restricted license yet. It's not really hard to get here in Florida, but I wanted to go there to get the book so that he can start practicing. Because from what I understand, if you don't take it in school and you take it on your own, you can take the 4-hour class online. After you complete the 4-hour class, you have to go in and take the road rules and road signs test. I believe they only give you one shot. I remember from in school, if I'm not mistaken, they give you one shot free. After the first shot and it has not been passed, and they are going to charge you each time after that. So I need him to study, because we ain't gonna be paying for that test more than once. So after he passes that, we can go ahead and I'll go ahead and have the car registered in my name and everything like that. But we will go ahead and, after I get that taken care of, get him like a parking permit at school. Now, with him even being a freshman, when they first started school, I did ask the principal, and the principal said since the school is so big, they have more than enough parking. Freshmen can drive to school too. He said as long as you got a car and you got restricted license, you can drive to school. That was the principal said. So here's the thing, which is a good thing, but your grades have to also be on. You have to be on top of things. So if you are constantly tardy to class, to and from class, can't drive to school. They'll revoke your driving privileges. If you are your grades, they won't let you drive to school, which I think is a good thing, because driving is a privilege. So he is. We got him on that path. I need to holler at him about that today too. But as far as like attendance and getting to class, just to make sure he's doing things, because whatever he do, don't end up affecting me. For example, like him, if he being taught in class and they revoke his driving privileges, I got to work. My shift changed. So while we trying to finish this year out so that I don't have to do this no more, trying to become a full-time creator and getting off of the working schedule, I need him to help me out. So I'm going to need him to stay on top of this, because I ain't going to be able to take you back and forth to school if they revoke your driving privileges from being able to drive to school, So that's what we're dealing with. But yeah, I think that's going to be an exciting video. We should be going this weekend. We'll go and pick it up, and then I'll make sure I have a video. But if y'all notice, I have been on top of it. I have been making sure I'm getting videos out like every day. I still get my shorts out, but if you guys have not checked out my actual videos, go and check those out, because I got them out there now. I'm at least trying to get one out there, at least one every day, on top of everything else that I'm doing, making sure I'm going live with you guys, just to try to get my engagement in as well. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's run in the store so I can go get me a pre-workout. We're doing pretty good on time. It's 5:26 right now. Let's go get a pre-workout. Going in the store, y'all. Y'all know how I do in the morning. I got to get me a C4. I actually need some water this morning too. I do not have any. And they happen to sell it. And I told y'all I need to buy a case of these, and I have not. My fault. I need to go on Amazon today and really go shopping. They had a different flavor. Good morning. I had a different flavor I want to try. Here's the C4 Hawaiian Punch. That's what I want to try. So let's try. These usually have 0 sugar, as y'all know. With me trying to gain weight, I'm trying to gain healthy weight, so I'm trying to stay away from sugar. I'm trying. I'm not doing a wonderful job at it, but if I can eliminate it in certain things, then I do. So I forgot to get water. Get a little cheap bottle of water. And the crazy thing is, this C4, I never finish it. I just sip, not even half of it just to get me a good pump, a good blood flow going. And then that's it. I usually toss it. How you doing?
I am blessed. What about yourself?
Same. I can't complain. Nobody would listen if I did, right?
I would listen. 5-11. Probably not much I can do about it, but yeah.
Well, hey. A second, it ain't on this phone. Let me pay with this one. All right, thank you. Have a great morning. I love good people that be perked up in the morning. Most people ain't morning people. Most people be like, man, get out of here with all that talking. But when they be up, I got to turn into a super morning person next week because I got a new shift that starts. And it's going to be like one of those shifts where you got to get up 5 in the morning, hit the gym, and got to be to work shortly after that. So I'm already up. I think I'm a morning person anyway. I've never really had a problem getting up in the morning. That's never been my thing. So I think it'll work out. I'm going to have to get used to it. Start making some changes next week. I'm excited. And probably a little bit more excited because barber school and that I'm going to be filming too. So y'all be staying tuned in. The program is supposed to be about, I think they said 12 months. It's 900 hours. It's just a restricted barber program at this time. So if I want to do anything else, like I guess doing cut and color and things like that is a separate program. But the barbering program, just restricted barbering, is where I'm going right now, just so I can actually cut. I believe use like scissors and things like that. It's not the full program where you get, they can do coloring and all. It's not the master barbering program. But, you got to start somewhere. And I ended up getting a grant for the entire program, which was a blessing. So I don't have to pay for it. So I will definitely be attending. I don't know if I had told you guys, but I had ended up, I wanted to do this when I was young, about 18 or 19 years old. And I played around. Y'all know hindsight is always 20/20. And I was young and dumb. I got financial aid and stuff. Went like twice and never completed it. It was the full cosmetology program at that time. And I never completed it. Went a couple weeks and stuff like that and got frustrated, distracted with friends and everything else, doing everything I shouldn't have. My focus was thrown off and didn't finish it. Went to college for something else, for business and things like that. I do have a business and things like that, but it just didn't, I still want to do that. And when I got the chance to actually go back and do it now, I'm 38 now, I'm like, I really want to do this. I've always wanted to do it. Financial aid was like, no, you can only go up, you can't go down. That's considered an undergraduate program. A trade is considered undergraduate. Once you have like an associate or a bachelor, you can't go, that's going down. So they wouldn't approve it. So if I wanted to go ahead and come out of my pocket, well, this school had a program and I got like a grant for being a single dad and they completely paid for everything. It was only about maybe $3,000, a little bit over $3,000, but they took care of everything, which was a blessing. So I'm excited, and being that I didn't have to pay for it, y'all know I'm going to school. I'm gonna make sure I get this trade, and I'm gonna make it work for me just like everything else. Right now it is 5:31. Getting ready to go in the gym, get this workout in, and then I'm gonna be sure to get back on here with y'all. So make sure y'all stay tuned in. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm Amp from Tampa, single dad. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure y'all subscribe, follow me on those. I trip out on those throughout the day at work and everything else. So I'm gonna head into the gym and I'm gonna get back with y'all in just a bit.